WeChat presents 9XE the show, we believe in keeping our friends close and our enemies, not that we have too many, far, far away. But in ever-changing Bollywood, friendships and relationship statuses change more often than a 15-year-old updating her profile photo. They often live by the golden rule of, my friend's friend is my friend and my friend's enemy is my enemy. Allow me to take you through it. So Bollywood was virtually split into two camps when Shahrukh Khan and Salman Khan had an ugly fallout. Mostly everyone in the industry picked sides, and that included the other Khan, Aamir. Aamir chose to side with Salman and for the longest time refused to hang out with Shahrukh or even talk to him. They took pot shots at each other, and Aamir even claimed that he's named his dog after Shahrukh. On his blog he wrote, "Shahrukh is licking my feet and I am feeding him biscuits every now and then. What more can I ask for?" But when Shahrukh and Salman patched up during Arpita's wedding festivities, Aamir too seemed to have made up with Shahrukh. Aamir even said the boys were constantly calling him on the fateful night when they made up. The end result is that Aamir might even screen his movie PK just for Shahrukh, and that's when the buzz is that Aamir does not want anyone to see the film before it releases. That was convenient. Once Salman patched up with Shahrukh, so did Aamir. Oh, but they are not the only case of the your friend is my friend syndrome. There are many more in Bollywood. Back when Priyanka Chopra was shooting for the Karan Johar-produced Agnipath, news of Priyanka and Shahrukh's alleged closeness took the industry by storm. Now, this did not settle too well with wife Gauri Khan, which in turn did not settle well with her bestie Karan, who in turn gave Priyanka the royal ignore. But the Priyanka-Shahrukh saga did not end there. Priyanka attended a party thrown by Shahrukh. Now this provoked Gauri's friend, former model Meher Jessia, to question Priyanka's presence, which was a bad move, seeing as how SRK was practically responsible in reviving Meher's husband Arjun Rampal's career. Her comment prompted Shahrukh to break ties with Arjun, and now Gauri and Meher too are not friends anymore. Shahrukh seems to be involved in another friendship tangle too. When SRK and Salman fought, Farah obviously chose to be friends with Shahrukh. However, she was almost like a sister to producer Sajid Nadiawala, who is extremely close to Salman. So when she broke ties with Sajid, another of her relationships came to a halt too. This one with Akshay Kumar, who is also close to Nadiawala. This next one involves SRK's close friends. Kajol and Karan Johar have been friends for years, but that took a bit of a beating when husband Ajay Devgan did not get along with Karan.
When I was a little girl.
Sure, Kajol and Karan seem friendly in public, but how much of that is true? But Kajol and Ajay's problems don't end there. It seems that when Kajol was shooting a DDLJ special episode on a comedy show, she abruptly left the shoot at 11:30 in the night. So Shahrukh and Kajol and the rest of the DDLJ cast got together to get nostalgic about the film as it completes 1,000 weeks at the cinemas. But sadly, the cast could not spend a lot of time together since Kajol had to leave suddenly. The reason? Ajay's call to Kajol asking her to leave the sets immediately. An insider on the comedy show told 9XE the show she had a sort of argument with him on the phone. Ajay sounded very upset and just asked her to drop her plans and get home. Now, Kajol could not have possibly told them the real reason, so she excused herself by saying that her children weren't feeling too well, so she had to rush to them. Now, could that call have been made because Ajay is not very comfortable with Kajol and SRK's friendship? Coming up, Sonam tells mothers to raise their sons correctly. Sanjay Dutt's emotional farewell by the cast of PK.